everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. Few people have had a better 2015 than you, Billy Eichner.
Oh, thank you.
I am so obsessed with your running around with all these celebrities for this season.
Thank you.
How do you get someone like a Julianne Moore, a Tina Fey, or Sarah Jessica Parker this Thursday to be on the show?
It depends on who it is. Julianne Moore, I DM'd on Twitter, weirdly. That's how I got her. Tina, I kind of knew through the New York comedy circle, so we reached out to her team. Sarah Jessica Parker, I had met before. I knew she was a fan of the show. It depends on the person, but it's always an adventure booking the show.
How much work goes into it? Because we obviously see the finished 3, 4, 5-minute sketch. But how much during the day are you guys running around? How many people are you getting? I'm so curious about the background process of it all.
We shoot a lot. You have to shoot a lot in order to get enough footage. It's exhausting. With the celebrity stuff, it depends how much time they can give me. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's 3 hours. That's usually the max.
I remember seeing your YouTube videos in the beginning. Now to see that the show is on cable, to see that journey, what has it been like for you?
Exhausting. But, wonderful. Wonderfully exhausting, I would say.
Who are some guests that you dream of getting? You've got so many great people, but who are the dream lists coming up?
Meryl is always on our dream list. There are lots of people I love that haven't done it. Steve Carell, I love. Steve Martin. People I grew up loving, I don't know, Colbert maybe.
How much planning goes into the skits? Like Julianne Moore, great example. To have her act on screen is mind-blowing to me. So how much planning goes into executing those types of skits?
Me and a small team of creative producers sit in a room for 6 weeks and try to figure out exactly what we're going to do with everyone. In the case of Julianne Moore, that idea just seemed exciting to me, to have her do what she does best, but in the throes of this kind of schlocky Times Square environment. I like that juxtaposition, and she was so game for it, which is what made it work.
The people's reaction, that's half of the funniness involved. Yeah. What are some of the 1 or 2 or 3 funniest reactions that you've gotten from people on the street?
Oh man, there's the woman from a couple of seasons ago who insisted Denzel Washington was in the Phantom of the Opera on Broadway and fights with me about it. There was the guy this season that insisted Harrison Ford was in a terrible car accident, which he was in a plane accident. Whenever they strongly disagree with me and they're wrong, I really like it.
Elena, she's become such a character of her own. How did you find her, and what's been her reaction to the fame that's come with being on the show?
Elena loves being famous. People stop her in the street. They take her photo. She loves it all. She loves all the attention. I ran into her on the street one day when we were filming, and then she's one of the only people we've had come back on the show, and one of the only people we've had come back who can deliver. I mean, she's not delivering on purpose. It's just who she is, but she's consistently funny. She's the funniest person I've ever met.
What's next for you?
I'm gonna choke. I don't know what just happened. I thought about vacation and I started to choke. I'm gonna take a small break over the holidays, then I start shooting Difficult People in January.